This is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Milton now to throw on. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's to the 15, and he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Go!
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Young. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. This one to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, And it sets up fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
27-yard line.
Ready, 70. Let's go now.
On the ground to start, and give it to Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's Milton. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play there for the Lions. 32 yards. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A big hole. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Joe Milton, touchdown Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Black Ultra. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Right.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. Room to run again. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Now it is first and goal. They'll go play action here with Milton. Flush to his right. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 14-3 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they come up now, second and goal.
Go!
Now Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
Third and goal.
Kevin Pirates! Hey!
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And he's got another one. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Young. Open man, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Lions have come up with the football. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make, and Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
79 Bronco. Dragon 60. Let go.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Quite a call there. Fourth and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Detroit. From the gun, here's Milton. Rolling right, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. He'll run again. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Break.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Panthers' 8-yard line.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day.
Let's go now.
Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
On third and long, here's Milton. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. The Lions add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Finding room at midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
23 more yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Young to throw on first and 10. He's in! Touchdown, Carolina. His fourth TD grab of the season. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers are able to edge a bit closer. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, here's Milton. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Lions first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 21.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
On first down is Young. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's good for the Panthers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
33. Yellow. Set.
On second down, Young. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Young. Exit, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra points, up and good. And the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit.
17. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The RPO is caught by St. Brown. Oh, yeah. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be from 47 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
As routine as they may have made the end of that drive look, I can assure you, Mike, this is a situation they have been practicing since training camp. Get the ball to one of your playmakers, get yourself in scoring range, and steal 3 points before the break.
At their own 35-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's tipped and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Young. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Panthers, first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open.
And he will score! Touchdown, Carolina. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
11 on the play.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. A good physical rush, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. That's the Eagles. Let's go.
Now a give to Gibbs, running right. Open space inside the 10. To the pylon, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Black. Cut.
To throw is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Come on, set. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The Slav, a man in motion. Now Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And if he brought it down, short return, and they'll take over there. On 1st down, it is Hubbard. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
10 cycles.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Kept this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Smash.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready.
Here's a handoff. Hubbard heading right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Young. And left side. It's caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hilton now to throw on first and 10. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
14 yards. And the Lions first down.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that, you're going to generate a lot of big plays. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And this one blown up. Good surge, drop up. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Okay, this crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, here's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now on second and long.
38-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Young to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready, go!
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Here's Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Get the Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They bounce back.